What is poppin', beautiful people? It is your boy, and today we're gonna be grinding on the global events. It has begun. Global event assault. The chase of the striker, sentry, and reclaimer classified gear set has begun with the Halloween theme masks. The masks are like a pig, Jason mask, and of course the super famous like new wave of horror, which is the clown masks. I guess if you want to say it like that. But anyways, let's get into what we're talking about today, and that is what is the easiest way to do this global event. And honestly, there's so many different ways. I've been experimenting. I was playing with my boy Macho and LOK Squad. Shout out to them. We came in and we just wanted to see how fast we can get the masks. We got 2 out of the 3. Unfortunately, we're on the last part, which is Falcon lost without dying, which we're gonna knock it out. It's easy cakes, you know what I'm saying, because we know how to do it. But as of today, I have the pig mask, which I am wearing in this video, and the Jason mask is the easiest to get because all you got to do is kill LMBs, and to get the hardest mask is to do all the missions without going down or dying. So the easiest way we found out after trial and error, you know what I'm saying, experimenting, is one of 2 ways. So either you do full out rush, you have a Nomad, you go in, you take the aggro, you push out, because just like you guys know, the closer you get, the more you have damage. So it's crazy, like even a pistol can like 5-shot an enemy. So it doesn't matter what weapon you use. There's no preferred weapon. I thought a shotgun, like a showstopper, would be amazing for this, but honestly, like any automatic is just ridiculous just because of the amount of damage. So the more fire rate you have, MP7 shred, assault rifle shred, anything, you know what I'm saying. But with shield, you can have a team push behind you if you want to play the safe route. If you guys are coordinated enough, like for example, I was playing like the Spartan shield in this. Most of the time I'll run in, take the aggro, get the bullets from the long range people, because those are the ones you have to worry about. The long range shooters can really hurt you, and the snipers can one tap you. So you have to make sure that you take aggro from that. So that's why we had a shield in this one. And the other route is to have full-fledged, like you have to close every possible gap. If you see an NPC group, you run up to them. Since you are playing on hard, which I recommend for those who are playing the regular missions, the NPCs really can't do enough damage to you to be a real problem other than the shotgunners. You can run full toughness and be completely fine with damage, because other than snipers, you really don't have to worry about anything melting you, especially because you do so much damage. You can literally run up to a heavy, put like a whole clip into it, and that's it, game over. So our strategy primarily, like I said, we had 2 ways of doing it. We had the shield way, where I would push with the shield and I would get the aggro, and they will push right behind me. I would run right up to and get as close in the face of the enemy as possible, so that vulnerability procs, and then they come behind me, you know what I'm saying. And because I have more aggro, since the shield has increased threat, the people in the distance are going to focus me first, not only because I'm in front, but because I have the threat meter. So that takes the pressure off my teammates from being able to run up and just melt everything. And as long as we have our overheals up, which is super important, keep overheals up. Have a healer or have somebody who has enough skill power to give you guys overheals, so that you don't have to worry about that accidental snipe and you have to wipe and start all over. It's kind of like the Destiny raid, where if one person messes up, that's it. It's not like all of us have to go down or anything. If one person goes down, you lose your progress to get the mask. So one of the better strategies, I think the shield strategy is amazing for those who don't really have a fully competent team, where the call outs and stuff. I would say run the shield, because that's the easier option as far as like just mechanically, you know what I'm saying. You can all run shield and just run up and just melt them if you run 4-piece defense or whatever. But the most effective, fastest way, if you're on your P's and Q's, is run a Nomad build with toughness. The reason I'm saying run Nomad build, because not only do you get health on kill, because you're murdering things quick, so don't worry about having no damage with Nomad. You're gonna melt them regardless. I don't care what build you run. You can run a purple build and you're still gonna do crazy damage. Run a Nomad build, because you get the health on kill. Make sure you have health on kill on everything, so you can face tank and get your health back in those situations. And because of the fact that your health is always going up regardless when you're out of combat, you don't have to really worry about wasting med kits and that. And because of the best thing, of course, is the 4-piece Nomad, just in case you accidentally die. Like let's say you get sniped and you weren't expecting it, or you didn't have a defense at the time, or you didn't have a med kit. That is insurance, and it's 4 minutes respawn. So even if you accidentally get killed without being careful, you still have that to fall back on, and it doesn't count towards going down. So if all your teammates have that, Not only do you guys have insurance, which means if one of you guys goes down, you're safe regardless. You guys have the comfort and you can just keep pushing. You know when you have your Nomad up, you can just keep pushing, knowing that if you wipe them, you have the health on kill, and knowing that if just in case it does happen, you know what I'm saying, you have your med kits, you have your heals, and you have your defense. These are all things that Nomad takes out of the stress of playing this global event. That's my personal preference. I think that is the fastest and easiest way. Just rush, complete full tank Nomad. Like my Nomad build has 433 toughness, so I'm not dying by any regular purple NPC unless I get sniped from across the map and I'm one shot and they finish me. As far as like face tanking and stuff, it's no issue. I promise you, you stack in a full stamina Nomad with health on kill and you run into this global event and see how effortless it is just to be able to do it. Another super important thing, if you're going for masks, like I said, this video's half towards just doing the global event and half towards if you're chasing the masks. For the pig and for the not going down one, it's all based around your health. So for the pig one, you can't use any heals. You can use med kits, and I've heard you can use combat medic, so be sure to have combat medic on at all times to help your teammates. But for the mask one, for the final mask, you need combat medic. I don't care what build you're running. Make sure you have that because you have to play as one in order to get that mask. I'm telling you, it may seem simple because they melt so fast, and it may seem simple because you basically have freedom to spec into skill power and stamina, but you can easily go down, especially when it comes to the final push for that third mask, which is the incursion without going down. So that's 15 flawless rounds without going down. So having combat medic, while you got to pay attention to your teammates' health just in case they're in the middle of a gunfight and they're not paying attention themselves. You got to be able to pop that med kit and save their life, and save your whole team's life. Like as you can see, anytime that our teammate goes down, we basically all waste med kits because we all press it ASAP because we do not want to wipe and start all over, because it's just like the original incursion before they changed the checkpoint system. If one person goes down at the end of the mission, that whole mission, it's over. It's no point going towards that combination. You're not going to get a point towards that mask if you complete it. So you have to play confident, and you also have to play careful because you can melt. Don't get me wrong, these NPCs are trash when you're up close, but it's those ones in the distance, especially golden snipers, that are a big problem no matter what toughness you have. I remember I was playing earlier, and I had like I said, I had 433 toughness and I got one tapped by a golden sniper. So we make sure we prioritize them. They're instantly called out. We do not play games when it comes to snipers in this. Snipers are the deadliest thing in this global event. They are the new shotguns, shotgun rushers before the patch. They will one tap you regardless of what you do. So make sure you focus them with your team. Make sure if you see one, you call it out so that they know how to get out of line of sight or when to push, get that defense going. You guys can see right here, we pop defense and we rush like we don't care. As long as this sniper is out, we're good. If you close the distance, you're fine. Whenever you're in a gunfight and you see them shooting you in the distance, move somewhere where the ones at the distance can't hit you, because if you get caught slipping, you're gonna go down regardless. So that's pretty much why I say run Nomad, because just in case you're in the middle of a gunfight and you don't really want to just play super campy, you want to play more rushy, the only way to do that is to run Nomad and have defenses up so that you can be able to get back and forth through the gunfights without having to worry about getting tapped from across the map. These are all super basic things. I know some of you guys probably already figured this out, but people have been asking me what I find the easiest. I already have, like I said, I already have 2 of the 3 masks. I'm about to have the 3rd mask today, easy. And I'm going to be using that same thing. I'm going to be using Nomad. I think Nomad is the best thing to use solo or with the team right now, for speed runs. So if you want to speed run farm, you just want to run back and forth, get you a gun that has enough damage, get you a nice little, honestly, you don't even need 400k. I say anything over 350 is super comfortable. Anything under that is okay. It's almost like you're just playing normal. But as far as that, Nomad is possibly the best build to use for this global event if you want to be the calm guy and not have to worry about trying hard. So that's pretty much it. Hopefully you guys enjoy, man. I hope you guys all get that mask that you want. I think the Jason one's the most lit, and thank God that's the easiest one to get. Just get enough kills from LMB. Keep farming. I hope you guys get your classified gear. let's see what builds I can make when I finally do, if RNG is good to me. See what builds I get. But that's my way of doing the GE event. Hopefully you guys enjoy. Thank you guys for stopping by. Leave a like and comment on what classified gear set you want and what method you think is the best for farming. Let me know. So thank you guys for watching. Your boy is out.